There comes a moment in every life when chaos is no longer tolerable. When confusion grows loud, when effort feels scattered, when days blur together without direction, and something deep inside you whispers, "This is not how power is lived." Not everyone hears that whisper. Fewer obey it. But the ones who do, they begin searching for principles. Not motivation, not hype, principles. The invisible laws that order greatness. Because nothing extraordinary is built randomly. Not a fortune, not a legacy, not a disciplined mind. Look at Edison, testing thousands of failures until electricity surrendered to persistence. Look at Carnegie, arriving with nothing but a burning decision and leaving with an empire of steel. Look at Lincoln, defeated again and again, yet governed by an inner compass that no loss could shake. These men were not lucky. They were organized first in thought, then in action. Your life right now is producing results that perfectly reflect the order of your inner world. If your thoughts are scattered, your outcomes will be scattered. If your beliefs are weak, your efforts will collapse under pressure. Order does not begin on your calendar. It begins in your mind. The first principle is this: your dominant thoughts shape your destiny. Not your occasional thoughts. Not the thoughts you have when you feel inspired. The dominant ones, the ones you return to when no one is watching. The mind is a magnet. It does not judge. It attracts. Whatever you consistently hold in mental focus begins organizing circumstances around itself. This is not mysticism. This is law. Ford saw automobiles before the world believed they were possible. Disney saw kingdoms of imagination while others saw bankruptcy notices. They trained their minds to live in the vision before the world could confirm it. But vision alone is undisciplined power. The second principle is definiteness of purpose. A life without a clear aim leaks energy. It works hard but goes nowhere. Purpose is what concentrates force. When a man knows exactly what he is moving toward, every decision simplifies itself. Every distraction loses its grip. You stop reacting to life and start commanding it. Drift is the enemy of destiny. Purpose is the cure. And once purpose is set, belief must be forged. Not borrowed belief. Not belief dependent on applause or evidence. Burning belief, the kind that survives doubt, delay, and ridicule. Hill wrote that belief is the starting point of all achievement, but belief is not gentle. It is trained through repetition, through self-command, through refusing to speak against your own future. The words you use internally are orders being issued to your subconscious. Speak weakness, and weakness organizes your life. Speak strength, and strength takes command. Then comes discipline, the most misunderstood principle of all. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is alignment. It is the daily act of bringing behavior into harmony with intention. Without discipline, even the most brilliant vision decays into regret. With discipline, even ordinary talent compounds into mastery. Look at Edison again, working when others slept. Look at Carnegie, learning systems people leverage. They were not ruled by moods. They ruled their habits. And habits are simply decisions you no longer debate. Every time you repeat an action, you are casting a vote for the type of person you are becoming. Self-mastery is built quietly, in unseen hours, when comfort is available but growth is chosen instead. This is where lives separate. Clarity sharpens next. A disciplined mind seeks clarity because confusion is costly. The clearer your goals, the faster your progress. Vagueness breeds procrastination. Precision breeds momentum. Write the vision. See it vividly. Feel it emotionally. The subconscious does not respond to logic, it responds to imagery and feeling. When your inner picture becomes intense enough, action follows naturally, without force. Action is the next law. Not frantic action. Aligned action. Movement guided by purpose and belief. The world does not reward intentions. It responds to execution. Every great figure in history learned this truth early. Ideas gain value only when they are acted upon. Faith without action is merely wishful thinking dressed in hope. Yet action alone is not enough. Adaptability must live beside it. The path is never straight. Plans bend. Markets shift. Life tests resolve. Those who win are not those who avoid adversity, but those who reinterpret it. Failure is not a verdict. It is instruction. Edison did not fail. He learned thousands of ways not to build a light. Resilience is simply refusal to let circumstance have the final word. And through it all, gratitude anchors the soul. Gratitude is not passive. It is power awareness. Keeps the mind tuned to abundance instead of lack. Those who appreciate what they have remain open to receiving more. Gratitude steadies you in uncertainty and keeps success from poisoning your character. Learning never stops. Growth never ends. The moment you believe you have arrived, decay begins. The greatest minds in history remain students. They read, they listened, they refined. They understood that mastery is a process, not a destination. When these principles align, thought, purpose, belief, discipline, clarity, action, adaptability, gratitude, learning, your life begins to organize itself. Decisions become cleaner. Energy becomes focused. Time gains meaning. You stop chasing everything and start attracting what matters. Because order is not something you find. It is something you establish from the inside out.